Good evening, everybody. So I told y'all I'll be bringing back a interview. I'm using my Easy Cam on my computer this time. Remember, you guys, the quality of this camera is not that good, but I'm fixing to switch over. The reason we do these videos is to share our experience, strength, and hope with each other, that we may be able to find hope in this life of success, because that's what this life is. It's a life of success. And anyone who wants to participate and join this life of success, come on with it. You're welcome to come in. And remember, guys, please share these videos, like these videos, comment on the videos, and let's talk about it. And we're going to get right into it. So with that, hope y'all like the intro.
3, 2, 1.
Whoop, whoop. And we are live. What's up with it, bro?
What's up, man?
So, why don't you introduce yourself to everybody, man, and tell us what you think about this new life you're living.
Okay. My name is Michael Wattis. Born in Bryan, College Station.
How much clean time you got?
7 months, going
Woo,
on 7.
woo! Man, that's amazing. So,
Yeah, for sure.
why don't you tell us what it was like, man, growing up in Michael, and look at the camera. Look at.
All right, come on, I'm ready. We good.
So, won't you tell everybody, man? Just give everybody about how you was raised, man. Tell everybody what it was like growing up, like Mike grew up.
All right, man. It's okay. For me growing up, man, it was my mom was an alcoholic. I didn't have a dad, so the dads that I have were kind of like, I don't know how to explain. My mom was an alcoholic, man. She went to the bars, all of that, and I had different kinds of dads, you know what I mean, stepdads. I grew up here in San Angelo to the age of 8. Then I left at the age of 8 to back to home because my mom wanted me to meet my dad. But growing up here, man, I was raised in the projects right across the street from Blackshear. My mom, she would always have to say she had to go knocking on doors looking for me at a young age, man. And I was always out. My mom was always an alcoholic, so she was never around. And I was never home at that young age. I was with my homeboys.
So what path did that take you down, man?
All the wrong ones, for sure. All the wrong ones, man. I was a member of the Kings, rolling with the King. I was the youngest one in the group. I'm the youngest one in the group. So, I mean, running with the Kings, riding bikes,
So you're talking about gang banging.
Yeah, gang banging, riding bikes with pegs. I'm on the back of the pegs, you know what I mean? Like young one.
Yeah.
And, smoking weed. There, what do you call was real big? Huffing paint. Well, we started off huffing air freshener, and then led to paint, and then weed and all that extra shit, man. And we robbed Blackshear for their monies that they were saving up for the book festival, like just stupid shit, man. Like at a young age, man, and it led me all down the wrong roads, man. It really did.
So ultimately, what you're saying is you grew up with a bad family and a hard life, and we found some excuses to use and feed this animal inside. So you feeding that animal inside, what happened? So what it was like was it was growing up in misery, growing up in discontent, growing up in entanglement, in enragement and anger, no love, no family. So what happened? What happened?
What happened? Like, what do you mean? What happened,
What
Chris?
happened in your life? So, okay, we know that you used drugs. We know that you drank. What road did that take you down? Penitentiaries
Oh
to
yeah,
what?
yeah, for sure. Placements, boot camps, shit. I was back and forth. I was constantly at the age of 10. With fifth grade, at the age of fifth grade, I had the cops run through. By that time, I was ready. See, after I robbed a black shear and all that shit, my grandma convinced my mom to take me back. That I needed a father figure in my life, so she took me back home. I didn't want nothing to do with my family, my dad, because I had all this shit feeded to me that he was a woman beater. He beat my mom and all types of shit. So I didn't want nothing to do with him, man. But they moved me down there anyways, and shit, right there, bro. Right as soon as I got there, I met all the wrong people. You know what I mean? The people that I was used to, that I thought it was normal to hang around with, to be cool, and I'm the youngster. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to live up to certain expectations in life, and I'm trying to put in extra work, and I'm trying to prove myself. You know what I mean? And well, anyways, at the age of 10, first school going down, I was Crocker Elementary in Bryan, Texas. Um, shit, man, I'm already taking weed up there, trying to sell weed at fifth grade, and uh, I I show it to the wrong person, and he goes straight to the teachers and tell on me. I threw it up on the roof, bro. I had detectives, I have all the police over there, bro, on top of the roofs, and so at the age of 10, bro, I'm already getting locked up, getting out, going back next week. It's constantly, bro, like to the age of 13, back and in and out, and then I get sent to Texas Salvador Rodriguez boot camp in Brownsville, and that worked. That gave me a little bit of structure. I mean, but it was all institutionalized, bro. Like since all my young, I stopped going to school at fifth grade, so because I would go to school in in juvenile, but most of the times I would like forget that. Like I ain't coming out of this cell today. You know what I mean? If
So
I
how
felt
many times did it take you to jails? Did you know you had a baby and you had a daughter, and what happened? Talk to us about that.
okay, so after getting going in and out of placements, my teenage life, then I go to Texas Amador Rodriguez Brownsville, TYC, all that shit. My last go around was at boot camp. That was 15. They keep me till I was of age 17. Then I moved down here because I was all in the wrong group. My mom, she moved back down here because I was going at it with gang banging with the Sudanio's and all that shit. So she's getting her house shot up at, and that's, I would have to go into more. That's a whole nother story why all that shit was going on. But so she ended up moving back home over here in San Angelo, and then I get a phone call like 2 weeks because my mom didn't go see me not one time. So I get a phone call like 2 weeks before I get out of boot camp, turning 17, that hey, I'm back over here. You're gonna have to come this way. So I'm ready. Like fuck, I'm ready to go home to my homeboys and all that shit. So I come back here. I on probation. I get a job at D Ray's Burgers right next to Tom's Bar. Ashley, who I'm with today, her mom owned Tom's Bar right next to D Ray's on Chadburn. So I meet her, she meets me. I'm thinking, man, I done did everything. You know, I don't got nothing else to prove out here in this to nobody. You know what I mean? I'm working, staying drug free. Um, I have a cadet mind, you know what I mean? Because I was in boot camp, man. I was squad leader, bro. I was proud of that shit, bro. Because I've never completed nothing in life, but that I graduated from. I took
Awesome.
pride, and I met Ashley, and I'm thinking like I done did everything. I done did all these drugs. I done moved all these drugs. I done put in the work that I had to put in. Like what's left for me? I didn't think I could fuck up anything else, but I never crossed my mind that not to get a girl pregnant, you know what I mean? So I ended up meeting Ashley, and I get her pregnant within 2 weeks, bro. Yeah, I get her pregnant in 2 weeks, bro. And
And then what happened?
I'm 18 years old, turning 18. Um, shit, bro, I broke down. Like, shit, she told me she was pregnant, and
Did having the baby change, or did that change your lifestyle at any kind of way? What happened when you
uh,
realized you was having a baby?
man, it scared me, but I felt like I needed money, bro. Like, how am I gonna take care of this baby? Like what's my next step? And my mind, I don't know no other way of thinking, bro. You know what I mean? my uncle down here, my family is other variales down here, so they're real big in the game. And
Hooked you up.
yeah, he hooked me up, bro, straight up with a pound of some Reggie and a
Right.
QP of some Dro for my personal.
So what did that do for you and your newborn baby?
It didn't do nothing, bro. It put me down right all the wrong paths again. It led because once I started selling this weed, bro, people started coming to me to trade pills. Hey, trade me this for a
Did you
sack.
get to keep your daughter though?
I did to a certain. I did, but it was getting real bad too fast here, bro. Because the way I was raised of living, I got caught up in the mix so fast down here, bro. I got to know everybody. I got to all the wrong people again. You know what I mean? So I did have my daughter, but it wasn't a healthy environment for her, bro. And I kept her up to like I want to say till like 2 years old. And after that, CPS started getting involved. Um, CPS right at call after call. Um, just all that kind of shit. You already know, like
So you had a terrible growing up. You let that filter down into you raising your daughter. The only life you thought that you knew would be drug selling and living that lifestyle still with a kid, and obviously didn't work. You got your kid pulled from you time and time again in penitentiaries, institutions. Uh, what finally clicked? What happened, and how is your life today?
okay. So after all them calls of CPS, at the fifth one, bro, at the fifth, I think fourth or fifth one, um, the CPS investigator, he comes to me. He's like, "Look, man, I'm not trying to bust you. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to bust you. I'm not trying to get your daughter taken away. But he pulled up all this paperwork that I already know who you are. Like I know what you've been doing. I know how you've been moving around out here, and I want to help you." So what he did is called the Williams house. He called the Williams house and fucking he called the Williams house. He got me a bed date fast, ASAP fast, and I didn't know nothing. I didn't know nothing of a program or of a AA meeting. I didn't know nothing of none of that, bro. And I wasn't trying to hear it at the time. And I'm just doing all this for my daughter, mind you. You know, I'm not even like me. I've always cared about I've always excluded myself. So I'm just doing it for my daughter. You know what I mean? And my girl. So I'm like, all right, I go through with it. I had to sign my rights over to my mom, my mother-in-law, because if not, then she was gonna go into that foster care shit. So I go into rehab. Williams house would save my life. That's where it all started for me. I started to get to realize the program, recovery, working steps. You know what I mean? Just a different way of living, man. How they ate together at the table in there, how they watched movies together in there, and I've never been a part of shit like that. You know what I mean? And just that, man. It, it just it just touched me a lot, man. It touched me a lot because I've never been a part of eating with another person or how
So
they, you
the
know what I mean?
first time going to Williams' house didn't help you though, did it?
No,
Well, it helped you, but where
it
did
planted
it
the
take you?
seed. It planted the seed. It let me know that there was a
Right.
different way of living. But I got out of there. I met you, of course. That's when the first time I met you, and and I got out. You know what I mean? I didn't work it how I was supposed to. You know what I mean? I got out thinking I was on top of the world. Oh, I got this program, somewhat of a program in me, but I started just moving off on it, man, and starting to think I had it under control. But
That was the first time.
yeah, the first time. And I ended up smoking weed because that's what I do. I've been doing it since I was young, man, real
Right.
young. And started smoking weed thinking it was okay. You know, I never looked at weed as a gateway drug or it was bad. I always thought it was for it helps us in our cancer and like I thought it was a good thing, you know what I mean? But and God
That's
put it here for us.
justification.
You know what I mean? God put it here for us. It's a plant, you know what I mean? But
Yeah. So
I
tell me
went
this.
down this,
If you could tell people right now what has changed in your life and how if someone else wanted to change their life and get sober at 26, right, brother?
Yeah, 26.
26 years old. That's an awesome accomplishment. And when I met you, I think one of the first things I said was it's going to be dang near impossible for you to stay clean because statistics say 20 years old is not the age. But you're here, brother, to tell people out there who's watching this video that you can change no matter what age. So if you could give somebody some experience, some strength, and some hope about how your life has changed since you got clean, your daughter, your relationship, and what has worked for you, man. I think that'd be very important and valuable for them.
Right. Today, I'm enrolling my daughter into soccer. Um, I got Christmas presents under the tree
Woo,
for her,
woo!
a lot of Christmas presents, bro. And she comes to me if she needs money on her account for school. She comes to me to talk, man. I'm starting to tear up right now. You know what I mean? Like
That's all right, man.
she comes to me, bro. She letting me know like we're so close today that she's letting me know, hey, I got a crush on this boy and what my opinion is about it. And I love it, bro. I love it because me and my daughter got this bond that no other person can have with her. Well, anyways, today I'm in my daughter's life. I'm working. I've been working at Steam Out Floor Store going on 7 months. Ain't missed a day. Ain't never been late. I got 2 raises within 6 months of $1. Awesome. I'm getting above $12 an hour. But mainly of all, man, I'm working the program and sharing my experience, strength, and hope. I'm sharing meetings on Thursdays at La Louisiana, right here on Chadburn. And it's amazing because that's what I wake up doing. That's the first thing that comes to my mind. You know what I mean? I wake up thinking the program,
right,
and God, first of all, God. You know what I mean? And that's how I start my day off, bro. Listening to you on YouTube videos, daily meditation. I look forward to that every morning, bro.
Right.
And not a day goes by that the programming in my head, because that's what got me to where I am today. And like I told you, if I didn't know nothing about a program or that there was just help around the corner, man, you know what I mean? And I'm so living in guilt, like, why me? You know, why am I going through this? Why did I have to be raised like this? In all reality, I didn't have to be raised like this,
right.
You know what I mean? And today, man, it's amazing. And I don't see myself using, and not to say that I got it all under control, because I don't. I'm still learning. Right. I'm remaining teachable. I'm remaining teachable, and I'm not being cocky about my sobriety. You know what I mean? I don't flaunt it. I just let it know it can be done. You know what I mean? Right. If you really want it, if you want it, you know what I mean? And I want it today, because everything that I got today, I'll have to be a foolish person to throw that all away.
You exactly. Know what I mean? And that's a great fact right there, man, is that once you live, just give this way of life a try. And if you can tell me in 2 months, 2 weeks, or 2 days that your life is not no better, then hey, man, I'm all for you going out and continuing, you know, the same route that's got you right where you at right now. Or you know, not talking about us, but talking about, you know, everything that's happening to alcoholics out there that are still active in the addiction. And I think you are a great inspiration to people, especially people your age. And we have a message to carry to people, is that it doesn't matter how we was raised. It doesn't matter how we was growed up or who all we saw. It's all an excuse for us to continue living that way. Well, now it's time for us to find a different excuse and a different reason to live. I like to tell people a lot. Say, man, if I was missing one arm, it'd be hard for me to get out of misery, depression, anger, because I'm missing an arm, wondering why God took one arm from me. And then I get to thinking about, what about that guy that's missing 2 arms?
Yeah.
He had to find a new reason to live, and he had to find some way to make his life okay. And that's what we're trying to do here, is we're trying to grab a hold of that program, this program, as if we were drowning and we needed a preserver to hold on to. And that's exactly what we need to do. Would you agree?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
So finishing up, what could you tell people to help influence them and keep them focused on a better way of life?
Just stay, seek help, man. A lot of people like me, like us, we attend to to have that pride and ego, and we don't need no help, or I got this, or it could be done the way, whichever way that their mind's telling them. But I find it, I find it being more of a man when you come down to whatever it is, your altar, your sponsor, your program. Hey, I need help, and this, I'm sick. You know what I mean? And I'm tired of living this life, but I'm really tired. You know what I mean? I'm not just
Yeah.
saying I'm tired, but I'm really am. I've been through it enough, and help me. Like I told you, I want what you have. You know what I mean? I don't want the material. I just want the thinking and the decision making today. You know what I mean? And I don't want the material things you have. I just want what got you to that. You know what I mean? And
Right. I don't want everything you have. I just want some spiritual peace that you got. You know, I
exactly.
want to live. I want to live spiritually rich. You know, we're all, once we get into this program, we become spiritually rich. So listen, Mike, it's been a good interview, brother. I'm gonna finish out this video, and
Okay.
then I'm gonna click back over there on Zoom, and we'll finish out talking to each other.
All right, bro.
All right, brother. Boom. So that is a buddy of mine, and he is a good person. He is a good person in sobriety, good person in recovery, someone we can all look up for inspiration, for experience, strength, and hope. This program is about us learning from each other and carrying this message to other alcoholics and drug addicts who suffer from the disease of addiction. I hope that each and every one of us can take something away from this meeting today and can enjoy a life of sobriety or success and being spiritually rich. So listen, guys, I'm gonna cut this video out. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you like what you hear and you want to hear more of what I gotta say, smash that like button, guys. Remember, like, share, and subscribe if you like these videos. That's the only way that we can get this content out to other people, is if we like, share, and interact with my videos. Come on, guys, I need some help interacting with these videos. If I'm going through the trouble, and it's not trouble, I love to do it. If I'm going through the work to get out here and do these videos, make these videos and interviews, the least that we could do is support me in my journey and help me to get this stuff out, get this material out, and let's help some of these people who are struggling with disease of addiction and mind control and messes, because life is hard, and it's Christmas, and it's time for us all to love and appreciate each other. So listen, guys, y'all be blessed, and look forward to my next one. I'm Chris. I'm an alcoholic, 11-19-12. I'm cashing out. Y'all have a blessed evening.